How we meet, I just came back from my mission. I think it was my second Sunday. Coming back from my mission, and I think it was Roy in Costa Rica for...
My second Sunday.
Oh, second Sunday too. So he got baptized. They met this family, and so he became friends with the little kids in the family. And so the ward that I assist, they live in there. He's friends when he was little. And so when he came and visit them. I was working in the young women's with the little girl that played with him when he was little. And so she introduced us. That was the first time that we met, and nothing happens. I think he wasn't looking for like relationships in Costa Rica or stay there, because he just went for a short time. So
that is correct. That's about how I remember it as well. I was only going to be there for, hoping, 3 months. I ended up staying for 5 years. Well, I can answer that. How did we start dating? It all began as I attended a stake dance. We used to have stake dances in Costa Rica. I think they still do. And at a stake dancer, I noticed that she was a very, very good dancer. I don't dance very well at all. I still don't. And while I was there at the dance, I believe we got talking, we had some common friends, and we began to dance together. And from there, we got to know each other a little better, and we became good friends, and then we decided to get married.
That was very speedy. But yeah, we became really good friends. And I was going to come to Utah to visit. So I need help with I think that's when we started to be like more friends. I had to go get a visa to come visit here, and I was just really nervous. I don't know how. I never left the country at that point. I mean, I went to Guatemala for my MTC, but that's it. And so I was really nervous about getting my visa. So one of my best friends asked me to call him to see if he can help him, because he has experience with those things. So I called him to ask him about that, and he called his bishop that was work at the MTC, and so his bishop told him to tell me these advices. So after that, he calls me every single day, like to tell me if I knew about the news, and so he just kept calling me every day. And so one day he didn't call me, and so I missed him calling me. So I was like, why is he not calling me today?
Yeah.
So I called him and see how he was doing, and so we keep being friends, and here we are.
That's how it happened. How did we know we wanted to marry each other? Let me just tell you that the Spirit works in mysterious ways. What happened was I was working for American Airlines, and then that's when she called and said that she needed help with, she had some questions about how to get a visa. And our bishop did work at the US Embassy. And I called him up and said, hey, there's a friend of mine, her name is Martha. She's looking to get her visa. Any do's and don'ts? Because the US Embassy is a little bit tricky. If they're in a bad mood, no visa. If they're in a good mood, they give you a visa. So he just said, hey, do this. And then I called her back and I said, hey, this is what you need to do. Just be yourself, be honest, prepare for the interview, because you have to be interviewed to get a visa. And then I asked her, so you're traveling to the United States? And she said, yes, I've never traveled. I had some free tickets from American Airlines. And so I said, hey, what day are you going? I'll go with you. And she appeared to be very happy about that. So I said, let's go. And so she told me the dates, and I'm like, I just told my boss, hey, I'm going to Salt Lake City this dates. She's like, okay, just another day in the neighborhood. And in preparation for her trip to United States is when we began talking more and more, and we got to know each other better. And perhaps she saw some good qualities in me that she liked, and then therefore she accepted to be my girlfriend. And then after we became boyfriend and girlfriend, then she saw some other good qualities that she liked at the time, and then she decided to marry me when I asked her if she would marry me. The Spirit works in mysterious ways. The reason I say that is because I was praying in my office and I thought if I should marry her, and I felt a confirmation that it would be a good thing. So I proceeded with that. The one moment I thought, let's just do it and trust in God, proceed forward in faith. The Spirit works in mysterious ways. I was praying about it in my office.
That was the first time I called him to ask for advices we knew each other in dances, but we didn't
Yeah, we hadn't dated or anything like that.
Or being super good friends or anything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Good memory you have.
Because Roy showed me that he wanted to follow Jesus Christ, and that's what I was valuing. In Costa Rica, it was hard to find young men that were dedicated to the gospel and that wanted to like have callings and do the things in the right way, because most of them are like converts from Catholic, and the Catholic church, when you go to Catholic church, you just go on Sunday and like, you know, and so they become LDS, and sometimes they don't know really good like to keep their callings and like, and so Roy came and he was very good at leading, and like he actually got called to be a branch president before we were married.
Wow. I did, yes.
And so I really liked that quality on him, and he was really fun to be with.
Yes, Martha. What qualities do I value most from my better half? I enjoy her sense of humor. I love her bright mind. I really like her. I think she's very beautiful. She's got a beautiful personality. She's sporty. She is spiritual, and she's dedicated to being a great mother, which is a great goal, because in the eternal aspect of things, the greatest things to last the longest is being a mother. So she's been really, really good at that, at being a great mother to our children. She's made sure that they have spiritual nourishment as well as physical nourishment, as emotional nourishment, and she's very encouraging to our children to achieve their goals and to set high standards. So those are the qualities I admire most about Martha.
The qualities that I admire on Roy is that he's very positive, and he always makes everything fun, and he's a good father. Our kids really enjoy having him as a father because he is very adventurous and fun, and also he's a really hard worker. He works really hard for the family and provide for the family. Really good. I never have to encourage him to go to work or anything like that.
What do we have in common, Martha and I? We both love live theater. We both have good sense of humor, and we both love the restored gospel of Jesus Christ.
Those are really good. What advice we have for our grandchildren and our children to have a success marriage? I feel like we're still trying to figure it out. Yeah, I feel like you change, people change through the years, and like you have to change. And so, but there's one thing that I feel like should be always there. It's always important is communication, because you don't know like how the person is growing and feeling and changing. So if you have a good friendship and communication, you can talk about anything, and you feel safe and comfortable to talk about anything, and then you can have a good relationship with communication and respect. I feel like if you respect each other and you're kind to each other, you can have a really good relationship.
My advice to my children, great-grandchildren, about how to make a marriage work, I believe would be good friends, trust in each other, and have lots of fun together. You know, go to the temple together, have fun, go to a play, have fun. Try not to get caught up in the little things in life, and just enjoy each day that God gives us, because each day is a blessing, because we never know when it's going to be the last day. That's what I would say.